Hotline, here we are. You with Sean Rush and Sarah Jane Seddon. The guy in the hot hat, the hot seat, give him a hot hat, is Cameron Oberfrey, driver extraordinaire. Now just talk me through your particular style of driving, because it sounds a little bit like what I grew up with in good old Napier with my black t-shirt, my Led Zepp mates.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. You know, just wide open throttle, mate. As much tyre smoke as you can. Go pedal to the middle, just like a drag race, mate, but just going sideways the entire time. Hey, you got to remember, like, you know, you go back 20 years ago, the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, people were ripping up down corny plates, right? Then a little bit of Japan drifting came on in the mountains, and New Zealand caught along with all these videos that were on VCR and tapes, and they introduced doing the drifting at D1NZ in Wellington.
And when's the next tournament race get together?
So the next one that I'm going to is Shovember and 16th of November in Manfeild there.
Nick, it's my son. Remember, 16 November.
Yep.
Hotline, here we are. You with Sean Rush and Sarah Jane Seddon. The guy in the hot hat, the hot seat, give him a hot hat, is Cameron Oberfrey, driver extraordinaire. Now just talk me through your particular style of driving, because it sounds a little bit like what I grew up with in good old Napier with my black t-shirt, my Led Zepp mates.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. You know, just wide open throttle, mate. As much tyre smoke as you can. Go pedal to the middle, just like a drag race, mate, but just going sideways the entire time.
So, is it presumably, folks? This will be on a private road,
Correct,
track. Oh, okay.
Correct. Yeah. Now it is. Used to be on the streets, but you know, hey, you got to go up once.
So, okay, how did you get into that? It sounds to me like this is an organised sport.
Correct. Yes, it
for
is.
petrol heads.
Correct, it is for the young fellas.
Not just young fellas.
Yeah. True that. Hey, you got to remember, like, you know, you go back 20 years ago, the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, people were ripping up down corny plates, right? Then a little bit of Japan drifting came on in the mountains, and New Zealand caught along with all these videos that were on VCR and tapes, and they introduced doing the drifting at D1NZ in Wellington.
And is that a D1NZ was the...
It's the pinnacle of drifting in New Zealand.
Okay,
so you got like blokes like Barry Dan and Mad Mike and those type of fellas, they're right up there.
And so, do you own your own car? It must cost a fortune in tyres.
Hey, I'm lucky enough to have Barry from Burke's Tyres sponsoring my tyres, so he looks me out, you know, Barry, Burke's Tyres in Kilburnie, you know, he's very good.
He's a Burke's Bikes, isn't it?
Yeah, Burke's Bikes, same.
Okay, gotcha.
You know?
I'm going to ask, how dangerous is it?
Oh, it's not that dangerous.
Really?
You know, it's a contact sport.
Surely you got a crazy story out there that you can tell.
Unfortunately, I don't yet. You know, hopefully in the next season we'll get in there and we'll rub some doors.
What does your wife think about it all?
Oh, she loves it. Loves the tyre smoke. The kids love it. The three kids love it. They want to get in there, but unfortunately, the rules are they need to be 13 before they get in there. But more than welcome for anyone to come along, and I'll take them for a lap.
Awesome.
Where would that be?
So Manfield's the main one that I go to.
That's up past Levin, isn't it?
Yeah, just in Fielding there. Yeah. Manawatu 2 Car Club put that on quite regularly, and lots of guys are more than happy to throw youngsters, anyone in the car, just ask the question and put them in there.
I gotta also ask, how fast do you go?
All right, so at Manfeild we enter the first corner at about 180 k's sideways, and then just do the lap as fast as you can, and hold on.
Nice.
So you do a lap sideways?
Correct. But we do about 4 turns at Manfeild. Other tracks do different other sections. So based on the event, they pick and decide which line and where you need to go.
Wow, that's just real. You know, it's amazing the different types of sports that are out there.
Yep.
So yes, sorry, Sam.
I was going to say, surely you can send in a video of this and we can play it of you driving.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. We've got a few on there. We'll send them in and you can snip it in or whatever you want to do.
And when's the next tournament race get together?
So the next one that I'm going to is Shovember and 16th of November in Manfeild there.
Nick, it's my son. Remember, 16 November.
Yeah, come up.
16th of November.
16th of November.
Chuck you in the car, you can go sideways at 180 mile an hour.
Yeah, definitely. Go sideways, back it in, put the back end around the corner first.
Oh yeah, and also, what make of car do you actually drive on this sort of track?
On the track, it's a Nissan Laurel C33 from 1992, quite old. 4-door, I used to be old taxi things, big long
V8?
V8
V8
turbo, mate. Have to have a
V8
V8 turbo. The old man was into his drag racing, always into, he has Impalas and Chevelles and that sort of stuff, and old Fords and stuff. So we
I've
have
got
to keep it true.
mates of mine from Napier who right now is sitting just going, this is cool, they'd love you, mate. Okay, so, is this is there a professional circuit that you can make a living out of this sort of
Well, hey, the likes of Pangadan and Mad Mike and them, they make a living off this. Those guys are up there.
Okay,
So
and is there a global sort of competition?
Correct. So there's Drift Masters over in Europe, there's Formula Drift in America, and there's D1 GP over in Japan. So there's a lot of variety of drivers and different styles of driving.
Yeah.
So America's insane. Those guys have like 1,500 horsepower at the tyres kind of thing. Stupid power. You got Japan that's lots of fully commitment, and lots of handbrake and lots of aggressive driving. And then you got the Europe guys that are a lot of left foot brake, a lot of proximity, lots of angle, lots of smoke, lots and small tracks where you can get lots of crowds around you and really
Bringing
embrace
back
it.
some memories, handbrakes and left foot brakes. Yeah, we got all that, mate.
Yep. Definitely on the old
Don't
streets
tell
of
the
Napier.
dead.
Hey, we all live there, eh? Story of our lives.
We had a great river there. Oh, but mate, anyway. So, okay, mate. So now 3 kids. Where have you managed to squeeze all that in?
Hey, I was young. I had kids at 19. First kid was at 19. Second was, I can't remember, whatever. I've got 3 of them. First, oldest one's 9 now. Second one's 7, and the youngest is 4.
Oh, mate.
However, so you as you do as a parent, you got to sacrifice, make the responsible choices, put the kids first, buy the house. Then I was like, oh, let's go drifting. Come on, wife, give me something to, for
nice
myself,
one, Nice one,
inspire, get the kids in the shed, get them, spannering and give them key skills for life and try and keep them off the street,
And you're a Wellington born and bred?
Correct, yep.
What else do you do instead of driving around and doing all that? What else is on
Kids,
the...
that'll be it.
Kids, just family, parties, birthday parties, kids,
Bloody
barbecues.
teachers only day today, so I've had my boy with me.
Hey, I believe
In
it.
the long weekend.
Every weekend, for the long weekend, you get the kids on the
You start
system
liking it?
teacher. Yeah.
I start liking it, actually.
They slow you down, They slow you down, keep you keep you on your feet.
And so where would you take your missus out to for a nice meal, just the 2 of you, if you get that opportunity?
If we get that opportunity,
Yeah.
which is scarce to none, so we always come down Courtney Place, obviously, it always goes
Good
off
on
here. Used to go off lots. Hopefully it comes up, goes off more, but
For sure.
hey, we always come down here, and movies is always a good, nice, chilling thing with the wife, and
What's your favourite beach?
beach would definitely be Island Bay Beach. So I got the dog. So dog and the family, the kids.
Yeah.
You gotta do one with the beach. With the dog.
And did you go to school here?
I went to school here. I went to
one?
Brooklyn School.
Okay.
Was the primary, and then I went to Wellington High, just down on Taranaki Street there.
Oh, nice. All right, Cameron. Thanks so much for coming on. I just really love interviewing folks who've got some different sort of things, even though that illegally they happen all the time in Napier. But really good luck with the future and making something of it. And good luck with the kids as well, mate. Good on you.
We'll talk back with that crazy story of yours as well.
Yeah, we will.
Next
All
time.
good.
Anyway, that was Hotline.